I'm still shaking my head. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's gonna be like second to last probably video. I just did my last game review of the season. As you can see, Washington Wizards lose to Toronto Raptors in 6 games. Um, Score was like 92 to 102. Lost by 10. You lost by double digits, and you gave up the last few minutes left. You didn't fight. You didn't. I'd have appreciated if the game was close. Like, even if we were at the edge of our seats and we ended up losing just, by a small margin. We ended up, one shot determined or two possessions, whatever. But just to see them play the way that they did just was, you see, I almost laughed because it's just like laughable at this point to really just watch people be so careless. So careless. They looked tired. They looked exhausted. Honestly, if they made it out of the first round, I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to go with them to the second round. Like, I felt like I was tired too. Like, part of you is, hurt as a Wizards fan. Part of you is hurt about this loss, and part of you is pissed and mad and upset at the fact of how they played with no effort and giving up. You know, giving their fans nothing to even say, okay, my team fought hard to the very end. People were walking out last few minutes of the game. People were walking out, and part of you, like, you know what? Part of you wants to say in your head, you know what? You deserve this. You didn't deserve to make it to the second round. You barely deserve to make it to the playoffs. I'm not ready to give you guys the excuse of John Wall not being there for 41 games because you can do better than that because you won 10 out of the first 13 games that you played without him. But that's also the fact that other teams in the NBA adjusted to how you were playing, and you guys never adjusted to the other teams in the NBA. Scott Brooks, with his piss poor effort as a coach, you could be talking about piss poor. Sorry, I just watched a Joseph Turner video on what do you call it, Twitter. But yeah, with that terrible effort as a coach, I wouldn't even say terrible effort. You don't make any adjustments. Any adjustments. If any player is doing well, if any player is on fire, moving the ball, doing anything right, you take them out of the game and put the starters in. You're obsessed with the starters. You don't trust anybody else on the team. What's the point of, why don't we just call it the Wall and Beal show since you don't trust anybody else on the team? The ball sticks in the fourth quarter. All these fourth quarter collapses. This team has been terribly inconsistent throughout the whole season. Win big against a big team and then lose to the Nets. You lost the Nets like 3 times this season. No, 2 times this season out of the 3 games he played. Lost to the Lakers, lost to the Suns, lost to the Mavericks, lost to the Grizzlies, lost to every freaking body in the league, basically. Basically. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. 43 and 39. That's not what the expectation was coming to the season. We were 1 game away from all of our goals this season. 1 game away from our 50 game um that we wanted to win, 50-game goal, and also make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Coming into the season, everybody believed that this could be one of the top teams in the league. Won the first 4 games, everybody assumed it was going to be top teams in the league, seeing as how we came up with the same core that we had from last year. You would think, okay, came up with the same core, same guys, you guys have chemistry now, chemistry still, can just build on that and make it further. 51 wins, Eastern Conference Finals, things like that. None of those things. 43 wins barely. Losing to sub 500 teams, not playing defense, lack of effort all night, no energy, no ball movement, no one moving without the ball, running the same plays over and over again, hero ball, ISO ball, high pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll, not adjusting to the defense at all, just getting outplayed by every team in the league. Something needs to change. Otto Porter's out supposedly. He's claiming that he's injured. We've seen that his production has been off and hasn't been good and it's been inconsistent. And you know now it's the leg injury, and we'd like to believe that that's the reason why things went the way they did. Why he wasn't consistent all year. Injury. He has a contusion in his leg, compartment syndrome. He underwent a procedure today to, you know, alleviate that and to fix everything up. And hopefully he'll be back and better next season. But something's got to change, man. And sometimes it feels like they don't realize it. Sometimes it really feels like they do not realize that something's got to change. Like I said, just glad I was there for Game 4. Got to have a last moment as a happy Wizards fan. Got to experience that. Got to be in the building for that. It's crazy. You know, it is painful. It does hurt as a fan to see your team go out like that. But at the end of the day, you just need sometimes you need a wake up call to know stop talking trash. Stop talking. Just stop talking. You're not as good as you think you are. This team needs veteran leadership. This team needs a complete overhaul. This team does not need these two guys on the team that think that they're better than everybody else. That doesn't think of it as a team mentality, like we're all one team, we're all one, we all need to be held accountable. It's like, oh, the front office. The front office, how about you start to hold yourself accountable for once, for your mistakes and how you've played with no effort and no defense and taking plays off and walking around and doing nothing and playing hero ball, ISO ball, and believing that you're better and calling yourself the best players on the team, best backcourt in the league, best backcourt in the East, best point guard, top three, blah, blah, blah. How about you do something to show that instead of just talking about it? This team needs to trade away Jan Mahimi for a better center, trade away Jason Smith because you're not playing him, trade away Jody Meeks, please. I don't care where he goes. Chris McCullough can go somewhere too that can give him playing time because it seems that we don't, and Kevin Frazier as well, gotta go. Seems that we don't want to play young players and give them a chance to develop. We just want to keep playing the same old dudes that's not doing shit. Ty Lawson was great for us this season. Appreciated having him here for the little time that we had him, while Jody Meeks have ran off to do crack, and it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Um, yeah, I feel like Scott Brooks didn't even play a lot of the players enough for people to see them and want them. Like, how are we gonna trade these people away when nobody can see what they can do? You're not even playing them. They're not even on the floor for anybody to want them. Sickening. Kelly Oubre 3 points. 3 points in elimination game and you're a starter. John Wall, you took 22 shots. Bradley Beal, you took 22 shots. Martin Gortat, I don't even think you took a damn shot. Keith, I don't even know what to say about you people. Scott Brooks don't even trust Satoransky no more. You would swear Satoransky ain't done nothing this whole season the way he been acting towards him. Ramon Sessions, to which we signed, didn't even play. Not one damn game. And we know he can score. Why was he not in the game? Mike Scott, we know he can score. Why did he only play 15 minutes at the most? 20 minutes at the most all series? Why? Why, Scott Brooks? Answer these questions, please. Just, oh, man. I just want to keep it calm, but at the same time, I'm like irritated. At the same time, I'm like upset. I ain't got nothing left. I have nothing left for these people. Nothing left for these people. Peace, guys. It's your Janice.